Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to register. Winternomics. Welcome. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to register. Winternomics. Welcome. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to register. Welcome to Winternomics.eth. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, winter, Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics.eth. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, 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 winter. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics.eth. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Wait. I was like, what the fuck is that music still playing? I was like, I damn well cut that off. What up, everybody? Back in the building. See, my trolls are out. Imagine being one of the first 5 people to the show and then saying, if I'm still relevant. Bitch, clearly I am. You're
You're here.
You're here first and foremost, motherfucker. So you know damn well I'm relevant, you little cocksucker. Gotta love those little bitches. So many effeminate men running around the eco. I had to throw one pile of shit out the other day that's crying that I'm not his friend and you guys I have to pay to be my friends. This is a fucking business, you fucking pussy.
Incredible.
This motherfucker from that cocksucker Ferdy talking about, oh, you had to pay to be my friends. And it's a fucking business, dickhead. Did you get lost in that? So you call me to advise you to fix your fucking life, you fucking loser. Fucking so much soy in these men. So much soy. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Look like you guys should have had a good run. Been bagging the VIX as much as I can. Trying to keep you guys in front of, like, you know, every next move. Shout out to everybody throwing bits. Damn. Unused to my entire format because I don't do these shows as regular as I used to anymore. But shout out to Philly. Damn, son. You had to go crazy like that. Appreciate you, Abra. Nobody throwing random third world currencies today? No, I'm kidding. Nobody throwing me, you know, devalue 50% before the show's over? No, I'm kidding. Shout out Kenichi, Perky G, John Wayne, Karosh. Damn, member 26 months. I like that. Bart, Devin, Paulie, go get it. Damn. Well, I appreciate the support. I've been out here too much, but try to be out here when I think it's most important. Dude, why is the camera like fucking...
It's what it does.
Apple got this fucking like this like real person camera thing going on, but it's like a real drunk person that's running it. I'm not doing anything, and the bitch is just like kind of wandering around.
It's somebody on TikTok. That's the cameraman.
Like my cameraman's a TikTok guy, right? In TikTok, waiting for the next fucking chill guy pump to pop up. I'll give a shout out to Degen Rasta. He's in the Discord, and that motherfucker actually told me about Chill Guys in the thread that I put up. That crazy dog coin. What was it? Hasbull is dead dog. I found that thing, and I actually did not actually see his post under mine. And he actually called Chill Guy before it ever went anywhere. He's in the Discord, in and out, back and forth. But like he found that motherfucker. He's like, I think I found the X100X. I think he really did. So, you know, hats off to you for getting that one. So you got him and a couple of his boys in it. So big ups on hitting that, man. Let's see, do we got anybody in there? Anybody new in the chat that we haven't seen before? Or is it all OGs? Probably all OGs, I'm gonna guess.
That's it.
What are we at to? 103.
Some of these YouTube names, I don't recognize them because they're in the server with under different names.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell sometimes who's who.
I see some I don't know either. Okay, well, anyhow, so we're gonna, you know, we are on here with what? It's 8:50. We're gonna go to just where the market's at right now. Crypto's absolutely crazy. I saw somebody ask ETH BTC. And, you know, when BTC is hauling ass, one of the things I've always noticed in every cycle is everyone looks everywhere else to find something to win on and never looks at the leader. And we always talk about playing strength, you know, and it's one of the hardest things for people to do because hindsight mindsets, you know, which most people possess, make them always feel like they're too late to what they see because they measure it from where it is currently to where it had been. Instead of actually having a forward mindset where you can actually think about where it can get to from where it is today, right? Where it's coming from really means nothing. Even right this minute, BTC at 94,000 doesn't mean shit for where it was yesterday. All you care about if you arrived on the planet right now is what can you do with something at 94,000 tomorrow, All right, so you have to kind of learn to look at that because this is why bull trends get away from people so much. Is they're constantly, dude, this thing's like got half my face cut off. What is it doing?
It just keeps over auto adjusting.
Why is it doing that? I'm like sitting in front of it. The thing is, God, I wonder if there's any hint of what Apple AI is gonna look like. Fucking crazy. Yo, I spent all that time loading up all the bud and everything, and then I forgot to smoke it.
Oh.
That was the whole thing I was doing while the music was rolling, remember? I was like, why do I'm missing something. I was like, damn. It's like I knew I was supposed to be doing something.
I love how it's doing it again. It just creeps. It just creeps up slowly.
It's literally like a TikTok drunken fucking sailor like running my fucking camera, bro. What the hell? So this is Chill Guy. Holy fucking batshit. What a fucking pump. So this pump on and I'm not sure if I'm just catching on to this, but like I talked about it, my son is like in the generation that's kind of where these kind of coins are coming from. He is basically let me find the tweet for it first and I can get it up there. 2014. Interesting enough to be here a decade, right? And my son is now old enough to be the age of a lot of the first students I ever got. Like a lot of the youngest people, I never got any 18-year-olds. The youngest students I got back in like 14, 15 were 19 years old. Guys who did really well here. And one thing I think is pretty funny is that Wild West environment where, there's no mainstream really attraction yet for crypto and your people are like high school exiting teenagers. It's like Wild West, the gen level shit you can't even really fathom. They're in their own universe. Really, no one's looking in there yet, and they're left to their own devices. The 15, 18-year-olds that are in here are kind of like in that same world. In the world of Pump Fun and TikTok and Dexland, they're kind of in the same kind of Wild West environment where they're out there with no real eyes on them, kind of doing whatever they fucking want. You guys saw this fucking 12-year-old kid that fucking rugged people right after he fucking launched his coin?
Yeah.
Let me find this shit. This is how you know it's like 2012 vibes right here. This kid. You guys see this kid? This is the third one he did. He created a coin and rubbed it instantly for like 30 grand or 20 grand. And they end up doxing him right now. He's a 12-year-old kid and they end up doxing this kid to figure out where he is and stuff because he's stolen a lot of fucking money. But if you haven't seen this video, I'll let you watch it.
No, he's saying no way. He's getting cookie. Oh my fuck! Look at him. He's so shocked on the stream. He just lifted 30K. Yo,
he's twerking over that. Yo, he's twerking over rugging. He just rugged everyone who's twerking. Yo, honestly, respect.
And this is 2014 vibes, like a bunch of kids robbing fucking people out there. But like this is the vibes right now in crypto. It's pretty crazy. And the fact that you can have a 12-year-old kid online rugging people for 30 fucking bands is very, very reminiscent of 2014. It looks like there's almost nobody out here like regulations wise, right? It's back to kind of like that kind of game that was going on in 2014 everywhere. So that vibe, wise, looking at it, I found this thing, right? This is Hasbulla's Dead Dog. And I remember I told you guys in the Discord, like Gavin told me he's like, I'm like, how he traded one coin for like an hour and he made like fucking like 8 hours in it. And I was like, how did you find that? And he's like, I looked it up and it had this kind of metrics I liked and I liked the narrative. I'm like, what the fuck narrative could you have in a fucking hour? And as crazy as it sounds, right, the world has moved down to this level of attention span that's nothing like what we remember, but the universe is fit into something so small that it's quite unbelievable. A narrative can really be for a day or 2 days or even a couple hours. One of the bigger narratives since Peanut died was dead pets, right? So that's why I wrote this. I don't say shit like that narrative. I was just making fun of the fact that there really was one. It's like holy crap. I said, I saw this. Seems like the narrative right now is dead pets. That's behind Peanut. And so I just went looking for fucking like all the different animal coins, and I found this one. And I was like, I didn't even remember who Hasbullah was because his name sounds like Hezbollah, and I just know I know he's the midget in the video with fucking Mike Tyson, but I don't remember him being named Hezbollah. So Hasbullah, whatever the fuck. And so I was watching the Tyson fight, and I found this, and I was like, what are the chances a little midget has a dead fucking cat, and this coin is out there right now? And so that's the narrative, right? And that's as thin as the narrative has to be to send these things off out the fucking stratosphere. Chill Guy is a purely TikTok-based pump, and actually got hit up this morning. Gavin got hit up this morning by one of his friends who literally has never looked at crypto. This could be a bad sign in many ways. Has never looked at crypto, and has been to my house many times, seen shit in the room, never gave him a fuck. And then this morning asked how to buy Chill Guy because he was watching TikTok, and they are really using like pretty much high school money to run these pumps. That's what the 2014 market was really all about. That's why the pumps would actually take place like Friday going into Saturday and kind of die by Sunday into Monday, because it was the ramp up of the kids coming out of school they used to fire them into the fucking coins for the weekend. And you're seeing that kind of same cyclicality right now. We've been used to the last year or two where crypto's kind of stationary in the weekends, but in these meme coins are running exactly where 2014 coins would run, which is heading into the weekend where every available child was out of school and you could fire all their money into it. That kid up there stealing 20 bands means that that's exactly who's in the fucking market right now, is people sub 18. And that's where the bulk of the money's coming from. So, the themes, they do change, but you have to have a vigilant eye to see what the next one is. Right now, always we leave, dead pets. I don't know if dead pets are done. There's a couple of dead pet coins out there that we're still paying attention to. But Chill Guy, I'm not exactly sure the narrative under that one. I just know where the pump was born. It was born on TikTok to pump this thing to the ceiling. And that's the game right now. Unless they have a way of fucking stopping, what's going on in Dexland and stuff like that, this is where the real crypto market really is. Crypto is always about being from under the watchful eye of regulators and kind of like a market for our own, because the stock market was kind of made like a market for their own. And kind of like, a lot of people feel like the stock market was an exclusive thing, not meant for the regular guy to be in. Crypto created a world for themselves, and shitcoins are that world. Meme coins, people talk about, from Wall Street, points of view, what's the utility, what's the valuation? It looks like it's just junk, it's blah, blah, blah. And it's all true. It's all garbage. It is literally the mockery of the stock market. When you see things like Enron go to dust and they've got every regulator looking at them and they can create a completely Ponzi-nominate business in front of everybody, who gives a shit, really, right? You make money while it's alive, and if it fucking goes bankrupt, you fucking better be out before it goes bankrupt. And it doesn't matter if it's a Fortune 500 company, if it's a shitcoin, right? You play the tide till it's gone. And if it ends up gone under fucking dubious conditions because their auditor's looking at your fucking accounting records and it just gets found 4 years, later, well, you didn't know that while it was crashing down. And that's kind of like, when you look at it, half of the fucking stocks out there are fucking worthless. You just don't find out about it till later. And when people like in Wall Street world kind of look at people in the shitcoin world and kind of be like, those coins are worthless. Yeah, they're worthless right fucking now. We at least know that. Your shit, we have to wait fucking forever and get surprised by it. Like, we know right at the gate it's worthless. Now we can fuck with it the way we want. And that's kind of like the dynamic of, the Wild West and shitcoin land. So I think it's interesting to see it come around now where a whole new age bracket has come into the market, like aged into the market right now. And that's one of the things that's inflationary about the market, right? There's just flat out more humans alive than ever yesterday. And many of them are aging into being consumers and into equity markets to be traders. So that capital gets added to the system. It's part of the overall inflation we've seen in lots of assets that seem to perpetually go higher over time. There's always more humans consuming. And if you add them to the equation, right, you have to fucking expand the entire system. So where does the money keep coming from for things to keep going higher? More people. Anyways, that's a memo about shitcoin land. And, this is just actually crazy. Like, who's going to fucking ever figure out this is worth something to play? What's that, Tiki?
No, it's just funny watching these things, how they go. Because it's like, which one in the sea of fucking tens of thousands of them launched an hour is going to be the one?
It's tens of thousands an hour. It's like a minefield. And so you got to have some pretty good due diligence to kind of sort through this stuff and find anything. I'll tell you guys, any of this stuff that are a lot of people are sitting there fucking around trying to find anything that's like 5 and 10,000 and 20,000 cap. On the show, we always had a sign that says, don't even put up something that's not even $1 billion. I definitely have to probably take a little slack to that, since there's a lot of stuff happening under 500 million right now in this marketplace that's extremely liquid. But in general, I would tell you, the statistics get really, really ridiculous when you dip under $1 million trying to find a coin that's a good idea. I would tell you not to look probably below 5 million. And look for things that are established or structured pretty well, that have liquidity, have a lot of holders, and don't just have a few people in a quartered supply, because you're gonna end up finding a lot of rugs, more often than not when you do that. What did I just click on here?
I'll never forget the one that I saw that I told you about. In 23 minutes, went from 5K to 6.5 million, back to like 2K in 23 minutes.
That entire cycle in 23 minutes is mind blowing. You know, and the thing is that, you know, people are sitting on the sidelines, see so many people sleeping through this, people watch this bull market for 2 years. There's insane money going on here, right? This is just chill, guys. This is like the top traders here. This is free rolls. This is everybody who's like sold some of this guy in 40K, only sold 6Gs, still free rolling 4 million. All these guys are free rolling like fucking like open positions, like millions, right? That's a lot of overhead supply, but you know, at the end of the day, let's see who sold what. See what kind of money's been made in this, right? This guy put in 3 to get out 3. That's kind of nuts. 3 Gs to fucking almost $1 million. And he cashed out fucking 800 grand and still rolling. So this guy got $1.5 million trade out of 3 grand. Pretty fucking mind blowing. 4 grand cashed out 600 G's, still free rolling a fucking 900 grand fucking move. That's insane. So still some big money in this guy. We're looking at some of these stuff, man. I mean, fucking, what was it, Peanut? Oh my god. You have to see fucking some of the money that's sitting in Peanut. Where is he at? This fucking dead squirrel. Look at this shit. Motherfuckers in here are still holding. This guy's holding an open $90 million profit. Do you see this? Like close to $400 million floating profits, and some of these guys are still holding. And there's motherfuckers in here that diamond handing shit you wouldn't believe. Like this guy right here hasn't sold. 6Gs in, floating 21 million, and still not sold a fucking single coin of Peanut.
That's insane.
That's insane, right? Free rolling 18 million. Like, look, diamond handing 18 million on 6 grand. There's a dude in here that's like fucking, like, right here, look. $1,100, not sold any, floating 16 million. Do you know how insane that is? I don't know what these motherfuckers know. Peanut's done really great. Like, what the fuck is this thing going to become like the fucking like reserve currency of the United States? These motherfuckers aren't cashing in. I mean, but if they're sitting there holding for like another 10x, these guys are planning to fucking walk out with like what, like a fucking billion? So, so I would definitely, think that your best opportunities don't really lie where somebody is holding like north of $500 million worth of potential supply. You don't generally want to see that. Like with chill guys, nothing ridiculous to that extent is happening there yet. But obviously this thing's also like 10 times higher than where that guy is. But if you ever wonder what kind of money is sitting over here in fucking these off exchange coins, money like this. And people thinking that there's not big money happening in this cycle are just not paying attention to the right places. Outside of the majors like Bitcoin, Sol, and ETH, the biggest money is over here in the fucking DEX land, because that's what it was always about, getting away from where fucking Wall Street was, so you could have your own private party. And the private party is happening in meme coin land right now. And we are in season. It's November, December, so this is when it's supposed to be happening.
Yeah, FKS, is it even possible to cash out that kind of money from a meme coin from a liquidity perspective?
These guys in this amount of like money here, I mean, if everybody tries to get out the door right now, this thing will be fucking zero. You would have to fucking slowly sell out something like that to have a chance. But if you're just one guy, if everybody tries to hit it though, no, there's definitely not liquidity for these guys to get the fuck out of this coin right now. If a couple of them start going for the door, it's gonna go off a fucking cliff very, very fucking fast. But obviously, you don't sell like that. If you're smart and you're able to get that much of a profit, you sell into fucking traffic. You don't sell like fucking when the thing's stagnant, you'll kill it. So if they're smart to get to fucking positions of this size, I think a few of them are total retards and know that they fucking hit the door with all of it. It's gonna go through the fucking pavement.
That's it.
Crazy shit's going on there though. So I guess I'll start to cover stuff that's like, but geez, if I say the wrong word, I'll get asked every meme coin in fucking sight. All the good stuff though is happening, south of at least 50 million. So where should I take the threshold down to? It seems to be nothing under $1 billion. If we're gonna start looking through here, I mean, above 5 million, huh?
Yeah, five. If it's a shit coin like that, I guess.
It's just a thing on this show. There's enough people to watch. I could send stuff that small to the ceiling. I don't really want to do that, but definitely there's stuff worth looking at over here. I guess nothing under 5 million.
That makes sense.
Where did Chill Guy start from? Let's see. This guy started from someplace crazy. Let's see where he came from. Eesh. he was a good idea. We're not going to look for anything else like in day one. There's not going to be able to tell too much on that. But let's see, he really took off from 100 million. So he was up there pretty good already.
Yeah.
He pushed from fucking... If you're fucking lucky, you could have found him in the dirt. So like I said, so... We opened up that can of worms. Like for around 5 million, looking at coins around 5. Should I say nothing under 10 million? I wouldn't have seen him. Okay, I say nothing under 5 million. And don't get ridiculous. I can't do like 4,000 of these things a fucking day or anything. I already know what this is going to turn into.
Yeah, exactly. Totally never mind.
Totally crazy. So what are we at right now? It's 9:06. I think you got a macro in here. It's been a minute since I got to the war stories. We're going to eventually get structured enough to get back to that, but not quite there right now. Oh yeah, Liquify is actually in the chat. That kid who rugged that coin for 20 G's, the community grabbed it and ran it back up. If he hadn't done that, what he sold would be worth 1 million right now. So they just clowned him back with the fucking coin. So that's fucking funny. Holy shit. So, all right. Let's take a look at some stuff before we totally meme the show out. So.
Oh shit, Seifu in the building.
Seifu, holy shit, Return of the Gangster. What up?
What up, dude?
He says, mark me on the chart. First stream in a long time. Oh, bro. I got mooned in my artwork and shit like that. How'd you guys dig the artwork today?
That thing came out badass. That thing is dope.
I tried a few different things today that I never did. So, I always, with my hoodie characters, I always photograph that and use a collage type, artistry and like create some things, photograph some things, and kind of fuse them all together. I wanted to draw my hoodie guy from scratch though, and because I'm not good at drawing humans, and so I actually did a tutorial like around 2 o'clock this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, and then I learned how to draw humans in proportion. What do you guys think? So there's no photography here. This whole thing is drawn from scratch. Mountains, everything's from scratch. So usually this guy would be a photo superimposed in the foreground and stuff like that. Clothing is a real bitch. Figure out how creased and stuff work? Holy crap, that's the hard part. The dimensions of the motherfucker, getting the legs right and stuff, that's hard. But I was like, okay, I got the whole stick figure frame. I was like, fuck, I gotta draw a hoodie outfit on this bitch. That was much worse. I never realized how the folding clothing layers worked until this morning. So I'm like really late to doing stuff like that. Tried some texturing on the moon too to give him some details, some light rays through the clouds, a little ravine here and stuff like that, observation point, and then distant mountains, foreground mountains and stuff. But it's a cool black and white. And I don't know, just thought I'd try something different. Black and white kind of symbolizing like no emotions when you're at the top of the mountain, because you've got to be clear up here. And there's no one else when you're at the top of the mountain. The only thing else left is fucking reach for the stars kind of thing. So you're at the top of all-time highs in crypto. You're at the top of the stocks. And this is absolutely where you have to have a level head. Gone is anybody who fucking was shitting on fucking the market needs a recession, or crypto's going to go down to 15,000, or any of the fucking doubters about this pump have been fully run over and fully liquidated. Everyone's going to get triggered, has gotten triggered and got ejected. So now all you have left is fucking you and your mind in the right place to make the most clear choice. One of the reasons I'm all over the VIX like I am up here is like fucking, if we are going to see a rapid liquidation from how lofty up in the air we are, we have to be all over something like the VIX and a few other metrics to make sure if this thing fucking turns over, we don't get fucking butchered. So I've been like, a surgeon on the VIX to kind of make sure we don't get caught by these surprises. But yeah, the only thing left is the moon, right?
That's just it. That is it.
And I hope you guys are enjoying the surgical show I'm putting down on the VIX. Every major turning point as needed, right? The thing they said you can't do, you can't TA the VIX. Ever since I read that, I felt like making sure it was fucking known you can TA the VIX to a level that anyone ever says it again, there'll be enough evidence sitting online to crucify them out of existence. Right? You can TA your fucking heart rate. You can TA your bank account. You can TA anything, motherfucker. So
the heart rate one was the craziest example that you ever showed us. Was the heart rate one?
I don't know if I could find that graph. The heart rate, that was so crazy because I had to kind of like infer the fundamentals of his life from the fucking heart rate graph, and I was right when I asked him is something going on with your health? And he's going through life stresses, and every single thing that I had asked him was actually happening. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I could figure all that out from your fucking goddamn, like, Fitbit? I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, I don't think I could find that chart on a short notice. So, Pepe, please. White Wolf back in the building, asking the OG coins. See if trying to read what's over there. Shabab Al Hashish. That the other guy threw out that fucking troll me and told me I was fucking stupid except for my analysis? The fuck are you doing on my show, you cocksucker? Whenever you think that I can analyze fucking human people, but it's that I reach your arcane, retarded ass religion, and that's where I'm wrong, but outside that, you need my analysis, you can lick my balls, bro. Fucking pussy.
And comes in shilling a coin, not even asking.
You know what? Just ban that bitch. That dude's a piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking stinky ass fucking wife. Fucking hate people like that. Those who are trying to use my shit and call me fucking stupid and sitting on my fucking show, bro. Fuck you. Have some fucking decency. If I think you're fucking stupid, you'll never talk to me again, bitch. I'll sit there like, you're a retard. Hey, what do you think, Kath? Bro, what the fuck? Amazing that people could talk out both sides of their fucking pussy like that, you know? Like, really? Fuck you. Straight up and down. Absolutely go fuck yourself. I'm still sick of people like two-faced fucking people. Oh, there's another guy in here. Where is he? Came to the show. Atheris. How you gonna sit in my Discord and tell everybody in my Discord I have no intention of using Kaz's analysis? That means you're just in my Discord to steal from me. Not the smartest, are you? We've all been around for quite some time, you know. We've heard that story already, and we know exactly what you intend to do. So how about you just fuck off, because we're gonna throw your ass out today. If you're gonna rob me, if you're gonna steal from me, don't tell other people the channel you plan to steal from me. Don't tell me, dummy. Yeah. So I know you're watching this, so now you know. I don't have to talk to your Discord. We'll just ban your ass in a minute. Or you can ban him now if you want to go find him and kick him out. Fuck that dude. Don't come to my Discord and be a bitch like that, bro. If you think you're fucking smarter than me, then don't come to use my shit. Who the fuck wants to use some guy's shit that's dumber than you? Like, are you stupid? And if I'm not dumber than you, I'm gonna catch you. You gotta love these guys. Alright, it's 9:13. Gotta give it macro and get the fuck out of here. Got a clean house, you know. So much of these little bitches hanging around.
They're just dropping shitcoin after shitcoin now. Dude, no.
All right. Let me get to a macro so I can get to do some of these things. So first thing we want to look at a macro, we want to look at this fractal I dropped on Twitter of what I thought Total was supposed to do. I thought Total was doing something like the NASDAQ, and it looks like we're right about that. So we had this fractal over here of, gosh, so many things to fix. All right, this is the NASDAQ back in October, November of 2023. Recoiled here. It's marked the major 3 climax lows. Yeah, the 1, 2, 3. That's all I did. Structurally similar, kind of grindy. Let's put this guy on 3 days so he maxes up. All right, but you can tell how this flag was like, you know, you see a lot of flags correct really deeply. This didn't correct really deep. It was really kind of like sideways for quite a bit of time without a whole lot of amplitude down. This is like a lethal kind of shockwave, just grinds people to pieces. It takes long enough that even people who want a big discount don't get the discount big enough to fucking feel like it's down enough to get into it. And it time corrects the shit out of everybody, and then it leaves with high velocity, which just catches people sleeping. That's why I thought it had that structural similarity. It was close to the all-time high, and a lot of people would fall asleep, and fell asleep last year. We knew when we rotated in November, pretty much everyone's like, okay, heading to the end of the year, when's the market going to pull back? And they're still looking for the recession under Biden the whole way. So I thought that was a good structure I saw in it. Crypto looked exactly like it. And, one thing is not just that they look alike, but that the people are behaving exactly alike too in it. And people are like, with 70,000 being tied up for a while in BTC, 70s, 60s, a lot of people are looking for the pullback. They weren't really feeling like it could keep going. Look at BTC lost momentum. And see how people fall asleep like that. Solana looked kind of toppy. You had fucking little pump out there throwing shots that were like just ridiculous. And so I thought right now, we should get something too. And the post I gave you guys should be quick out of here. Should be here off the test of the all-time high, and then not reach the system again, and then just cannon blast and leave people to dust. So he did that. He went up here. He recoiled back to the top of the system. Exactly. This one didn't make it, but he did, and then pushed back out. So if we stay out here, he really shouldn't come back in. Should stay outside the all-time high, and then like you already said, BTC, he's gonna hold true to this the entire thing. He pushes up a ways first, and then comes, still stays above the all-time high, and then kind of keeps going again like that. So we'd like to see since come up here and stay above this and then pull that off. That would be, the similar thing that we're seeing over there. Do they have to mirror it perfectly? No, but it should be fairly close in structure. So for right now, it's leaving under the same kind of conditions. We didn't have to really know that the election was going to be the main catalyst. It did turn out to be the catalyst, but it wasn't like necessary to be the only thing for it to happen. Structurally, this emotional sentiment was there. There would be something that big catalyst, whether it was Putin and war or whatnot. They would have used some catalyst to push it. But the insane risk asset markup since the election, has been fucking nothing short of like amazing to watch. So, and it's caught a lot of people asleep too. So this is where I see like broad crypto, BTC. I think we have the same map on him too. So I mapped BTC for the same thing. He's much stronger than total, so he's like way the fuck out there already. And so like, this is the thing, right? Everybody and their mom is trying to figure out like, what coin should I get? What coin should I get? At the end of the day, Trump and his entire interior cabinet, RFK, all of them are holding Bitcoin. BlackRock has fucking gone to amazing steps to make sure they can get between you and Bitcoin and get fucking, now options are just been released on Bitcoin, which if you guys read my big write-up on Twitter, options aren't for your benefit, right? Not when they add more and more ways to play the same thing. It just dilutes all of the retail out into various products. At the end of the day, everyone's being scattered out into places that it's everything but Bitcoin. So they can trade, the ETF or some kind of other fucking, product in lieu of it. BTCD. But the reality is, right, that this has never stopped going. BTCD, literally, since they've come into the marketplace, they're just scooping coins. And as the institutions got the ETFs in the marketplace, the real main consumption really is BTC. Is there a crazy element going on in DEXs? Yeah, there totally is. But as far as like the easy money in crypto, and what the main point of crypto ever was, in 14, you played the alt season cycle to make profits on shitcoins in terms of BTC to end up with more BTC, because if it did the Ponzi Nomics that we knew was built into it, you would have a big old tranche of BTC profits that would then run up. So you make profits in the shitcoins into BTC, and then your profits would run up in BTC. No one even seems to remember that was actually the main goal, was to fucking be a BTC whale and fucking use all the other shitcoins to get more of that. People have long lost sight. They're like, oh, I'm an ETH maxi or I'm a Solana maxi. I'm like, at the end of the day, BlackRock's a fucking Bitcoin maxi. And that should never be overlooked, right? But it somehow massively is. As long as you don't get a down cycle like this in Bitcoin dominance, you haven't really had an alt season yet. This is alt season. Here in early 2021, and also here, in early 2017, this is the alt cycle. It's never really happened again since coming out of the bottom of 2022. You got pockets of strength out in DEX land, but nothing about major market caps that like significantly changes the overall market picture. BTC by far and away is a superior asset, has remained so for the entire fucking crypto cycle, from fucking 15K all the way to fucking 90,000. And watching people doubt it at 20 or doubt it at 40 or down it at 60 because they can't buy a whole coin. You buy stuff to make a return on your money. If you could only buy half a coin at fucking 10,000 and it goes to fucking like 50,000, you made 5x. You don't have to have 15 million coins of some penny stock, a penny coin, and go, okay, I got 5x here, and I feel good because I have millions of units. There's a psychological study with kids where kids feel like they get more hot dog if you cut a hot dog into 5 pieces and put it in one kid's plate and give another kid a whole hot dog. The kid with a whole hot dog will feel the kid with pieces got more. And that's the kind of psychology you see where people are like, oh man, I can't really buy that. Bitcoin's too expensive. Are you buying Bitcoin because you need to buy a certain amount of units? Or are you buying for a return on your money? If it's a return on your money and you have $50 in this coin or $50 in that coin, and it goes up 5x is 5x, who gives a fuck? But the psychology that people have is that they're looking at things from a childlike perspective, and they need to have lots of units to feel like they're in it. And that's costing people the whole way up, as Bitcoin literally has one of the most perpetual pumps behind it. Insane institutional money, sovereign money, and possibly more sovereign money coming towards it. It was the easy play in the room. It was the Nvidia of the cycle for crypto. So anyways, that being said, I'm now at 919, so now I gotta go really fast. I want to get some of your coins that you asked in here, so let me go up Mach 5 and get everything knocked out for you. So your risks right now, looking at the broader market, come on, go faster. Why are you stuck? You have the makings of okay. Is this thing that's fucking gonna do this right in the middle of the show? This is a decent danger. So when you have a gap up like this, you have to be careful. This is a It gaps into the range and gaps back out of the range. In the old days, they call this an island top. So this is like an isolated node of volume up here in the couple sessions it took to make this. If this stays like this, right, and he doesn't ever get back through the gap right here, this is big danger, right? So this is a very, very risky kind of thing you see, especially when you're gapping into the fucking all-time high and then you fucking gap back out of it. There is probably the dumbest money in the market's likely trapped inside this thing. And so it's imperative that the market finds a way back through this, because if he flags here against it and fucking rotates down, that population is going to get fucking killed and probably dragged back to be booted, maybe even stopping this out, right? So for right now, this is the situation we're watching, right? He needs to, in the little pump we had yesterday, the VIX call, ultimately it's not out of the woods yet. This lower rally is really small, and when you look at it, and when we look at the VIX, right, the VIX is still in a dangerous place. All right, as long as we're above this Troll X level and we're still kind of like elevated here from this rotation, the trajectory is still kind of pointing that way. All right, so we swung back to my family yesterday, 1830. I feel like this is a better area because it supported the whole thing that led into the election. If we actually slam into 1830, I like that a lot better than the pre-market wick we had here. It was pretty close, but if we get right into the heart of it, I think the market may find a slightly better bottom right there. If we clear this, look out below. QQQ Tech. 921. All right, I got to get done faster than this. So again, this line in the sand is what you're watching right now. This is the previous all-time high where the NAS is opening. I would definitely pay attention to the way this looks like going into the bell. If this guy either holds and rotates down out of this, or stacks himself back on top of it and has a shot to go play the gap. Right here's the gap. So the gap on the tech move was extremely big. So if you're going to get a gap fill, it's all the way up there if we can see it. So the line in the sand right now, watch all-time highs on the opening. I'm going to run out of time, so I've got to go faster. BTC, I covered that. He's a fucking stick right now. You need some consolidation to kind of make a plan to get in that guy. There's not much to do with it. I already showed you total, so you know what's going on there. And
a good call, Perk. We said NVIDIA earnings after market today.
Yep, NVIDIA earnings after market. It should be a mover. If they come with any kind of surprise either way, they're probably going to set the stage for what ultimately happens with the island top we have in tech. They're going to blow us right back through it, or we're going to fucking take a fat dump bar away from it, and then we're going to have like a larger time resolution to kind of worry about a deeper correction. My fucking connection to trading is going dog shit right now. DXY has been on fucking fire the entire time, coming up to that CVD level, and like I told you guys, pay attention to the DXY in the currency markets and things like the yen. That's really the place that the fucking the main carry trade is, and this guy is still pumping rock star status all the way back up. I think he goes back up and challenges the ultimate high of this thing. So that covers currencies broadly, total crypto, stocks. Let's go ahead and get some of the stuff you guys asked me here. So somebody asked me Pepe. My Dex reset all my TA, so I'm just gonna use this.
I think it's good like that. Just randomly nuke your charts.
Let me see if I can get it to come up. That was on my PC. Let me see if it did on this. Nope, that TA was on the PC. I don't have it. Fuck. All right, so is this meme cycle fucking close to being done? That's always the worry. If it's not, I think a guy like Pepe, being kind of like the new G on the block after Doge, I do think he's the biggest meme since Doge. Is a guy that has a chance to go significantly further. Right now he's at like 8 billion market cap. Doge has already hit like 70. Sheev in one cycle hit 40. And I think that's kind of like the upper echelons what you're looking for. Like in your top memes is if the cycle tops out, you see Pepe anywhere near like fucking 40 or 50. That would be pretty big danger if we're not already there now with people coming in late in the cycle from TikTok. I think Doge is the guy you don't take your eyes off. Lots of the OG coins are having their day, and a lot of people aren't noticing that. ADA, they mentioned ADA for doing fucking elections. I can't see shit, so I can't fucking see it. I know it's on the screen. All right, there's ADA right there. All right, absolutely crazy. You guys remember we actually did an analysis on where he should be. This is the target for him back when we did it, so probably still good. But a lot of OG coins are coming back from the grave. A lot of people aren't paying attention to it. Like fucking Ripple of all things, like believe it or not, fucking came back to life. Absolute crazy fucking move. And I think Doge is in keeping with that also. I think a lot of people are looking for what's next also. But I think with Elon later having the Doge department, that motherfucker is a living meme. The whole world's turned into a meme, and this thing is not going away now with it tied to the fucking goddamn government. This is the next trigger level for him too. If you guys played this guy from Sheets and had him from the shows. All right, we forecasted all your major flags for him. Flag 1. Sorry, flag 1 is down here. Flag 2. Actually, I'm missing some flag. Oh yeah, now it's flag 2, flag 1. And then your next one you care about is above this trigger. So I've got a level here at 44. If he gets through on top of that, you care about if you can keep pushing and Elon's going to keep on pumping this thing. These are all our major triggers we care about on Doge. So I'm thinking if you can get a slightly bigger flag here, would be better. That was in keeping with this guy. And then go would be kind of the best. But it's a high and tight flag. It's still possible. And at the end of the day, Elon is the guy who's got the biggest name on the planet is tied to this coin. So he can make, you know, any kind of crazy statement and push this thing again. So I would not take all the OGs off your list. A lot of people are looking for, you know, strength somewhere, everywhere but where it is. ETH BTC, a lot of people are trying to catch a knife on this guy. I got my reservations about this. ETH dominance looks like absolute fucking dog shit. Mirror image of BTC dominance. And you have to keep this in mind, right? Not just staring at the pair, but its relative strength among other pairs. He's just absolutely not relatively strong, right? If somebody relatively strong, it's Solana. And that's why we focus on Solana ETH. You know, we posted that play publicly. We said if Solana's not done, then the NAS is not done. And this defines our seeking behavior. If you're really looking for ETH BTC to have strength and more strength than Solana BTC, you're calling fucking a risk-off period in the market right now, because Solana's strength is reflective of there being risk-seeking behavior in those meme coins. The only way ETH is going to be stronger than him is if fucking we're de-risking and fucking the cycle's going to pull back. At that point, you're going to be more concerned about capital preservation than trying to fucking figure out if you want to be caught in fucking ETH BTC as the whole market pulls back. So I think if you're looking for more risk-on behavior in the market, you're looking for Sol to keep on beating ETH if that's what's going to keep happening. ETH's just not got that kind of game right now, right? It's not the place to be for meme coins or any kind of you know, risk-seeking behavior. So we're at 927. I don't want to take you guys into the bell right now. Is there any other coins you can take off the top of your head that they asked me for that I can do really fast?
Top Cat and Whiff. And somebody asked for GME.
GME, really?
Yeah.
I can only guess. So GME we did many years ago, and we had all the major moves on him too. So whenever the hell we did this range, still the same range you care about, right? 29.87. This rotation right now, he has a structure out this rotation he's doing and stabilize on top of that for him to get another cycle. GME tends to get a cycle too when the market tends to get soft. But if you see him up here again, he could have another push up here. And if the market's kind of weak, that would be also like actually a plus for him to push if he does do that. All right, let's see what else we got. I'm pretty much out of time here. Whiff. I can't get whiff on this thing. It's not a good chart for whiff. Whiff, that. Oh Christ, I always get into these motherfuckers. Which one's such a pain ass to get to the search? Dog with hat.
The narratives.
What do you mean no narratives?
That stays on. Like, okay.
So Whiff also is, you know, he's pretty big. I think Pepe still got bigger draw. Dog coins obviously fits in the world of Doge, and you know, the whole some of the 5 biggest pumps in meme land have been dog coins. I feel like him, you know, you can kind of look at him like the flags we just looked at in the fractal of Nasdaq and the BTC, and you're gonna want to see him structure something out here. Give himself a chance to kind of go up here and leave, right? So right now he's not the best looking thing among some of the stuff that we see out there, but that was like a really hard to draw fucking flag for me. But yeah, this is kind of like where you'd be kind of thinking, you know, if he's got a push left in him to go see, you know, go double-digit billions and go into over 10 billion, like Pepe I think can. And if there's like a much greater leg left of the cycle, then I think you could see this guy possibly do something like that. But I think your best bang for your buck is going to be some of the smaller guys right now. Popcat kind of creeping and grinding kind of scarily. And it's kind of hard to say if he's got more life left in him. I think, you know, there's probably other better opportunities. He might be a little late to the party. This is not the right Popcat. Fuck. Come on, you son of a bitch. There's Popcat. And I mean, it's grindy as fuck right now. All you can really do with this guy is kind of play into what he's giving you, which is continuations of flags like here with like him not fucking taking out previously established lows. But I think this guy's kind of dangerous when I see things like this right now, right here. He's channeling that way. But he's got a significant chance of coming outside of it. And if he's going to continue maybe doing something like this, or this is going to be Armageddon if he comes down out that way. But yeah, I think a lot of people have their eyes on it now, and I would say that the ship sailed on you on this guy. Could he keep going like a whiff or something too much higher? Yeah, but I think you want to correct your structure first before you fucking try to play that. I don't think you want to try to guess this right now. Like, just to continue a channel like that, I think he'd look better if he corrected out of the channel and then rotated back higher. He'd look like something more interesting. Oh, that was a lot of stuff. It is 9:30, bitches, so I can't keep going. Market opens right now. Try to get as many symbols as I could. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Tried to cover some things here in meme land. Showcase some things in Deck Screener. I want you guys to look at something like, you know, looking more to a little more forensics into your shit coins. Make sure the whole world isn't sitting these things with fucking like an infinite load of supply to dump in your face. PopCap, for being as high as he is, actually doesn't have the kind of free rolls that we saw in fucking Peanut. Peanut's got guys floating $90 million. It looks like insane supply sitting on that guy. Surprising that PopCat's up this kind of much, but this also only covers 30 days. It could be some guys with some astronomical things from before now, deep down in the thing. But you know, I think when you look at things that like everyone's eyes are coming over to meme land right now, and at the end of the day, BTC's ripping faces off, and nobody wants to fucking hear a thing about it. I think that thing is probably the easy trade in the room. If this is going to keep going higher, that's the thing nobody wants. So anyways, till next time, motherfuckers.
Catch y'all later.
We'll catch you
later.
We'll catch you on the flip, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. And holy shit, I lost track of not that. I lost track of it. Oh, this fucking thing had a glitch. Don't update. Okay, got it. Yes. Anyways, that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Moonshot. Till next time, bitches. Catch you on the flip. Peace. This fucking Stream Deck was doing something crazy, bro.
Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly.